Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel, to Cindy Love and Stitch. This is a channel about cross-stitching in which I show all my projects, the things I'm working on, my FFOs, my haul, my whips. And well, to all the subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you for all the commenters who are commenting on my videos. I really like that. I love the interaction. That's part of the reason I'm filming these Flosstubes. And if you're new to my channel, as I told you just before, it's a channel about stitching. And well, please subscribe or give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment. You can also find me on Instagram under the name @CindyLoveAndStitch, or send me an email if you have questions or you want to tell me something or you want to share. And my email is cindyloveandstitch@gmail.com. Okay, so today I have like 43 minutes to film this one because my phone is collapsing. I don't know, I think I just made too many pictures in the holidays and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm no longer waiting. Let's start this one. At the end, oh, that's what I want to say. At the end, I have a surprise. So please stay until the end. You can also fast forward, but I hope you'll stay. I'm in my kitchen right now, and because the light was the best here, I hope it's good because the sun is shining outside. So I don't hope the glare will be too much. And I pimped my kitchen a little bit, so it looks a little bit more fun for you guys. And I'm glad I'm back. It's been about 3 weeks. And I'm glad to connect with you all again. Of course, we're also connecting on Instagram, and also because of the hashtag Common Threaded Stitcher. I told you a little bit about that one last time, but what I told you wasn't right. So I'm so sorry to the ones who are taking the initiative. You know, for that hashtag, which are Liz Matthews, Sam Bree Stitches, Kia B Quilting, and a few more. I'm so sorry I didn't mention it the last time. It was wrong. I didn't know who you know, made that hashtag. So, but it's fun. It's a fun hashtag, you know, to share. And I believe we're at day 23, 24 right now. I'm not sure, but around that, it's fun to share. So look that up on Instagram. Okay, then for my projects, I have FFOs, I have whips, I have haul, and I have a surprise at the end of this video. So let's start with my FFOs. 2. I'm really happy with these ones. Okay, the first is an old one, which I redid because last year I finished it on a kind of a dark tray, but it just kept falling off and I decided I didn't like it anyway. So I framed it. So this is an older one, but because it's also almost fall, autumn, I thought maybe it's fun to show this to you, to share it. So my first FFO, how do I call this? A re-FFO? I don't know. Is by the Prairie Schooler. Well, it's not Halloween yet. I know. But you know, it's almost autumn. This is Trick or Treat. Look at this one. Yay! And I'm glad I did this, you know, in another way. Trick or Treat, and this was so much fun to work on last year because of all the little, you know, creatures. Look, oh, the witch, pumpkin, a little witch over here, a cat, little pumpkins, a crow. I don't know, it just was so much fun. So if you haven't decided what you want to stitch for Halloween or in fall, this is a good one. And this was a black frame. As you can see, just a black frame. And what I did, I painted the front a little bit with, well, it's like an off-white color. And then I always forget the word in English. Sandpaper! I did it with sandpaper to give it this look, and I really like it. Maybe I'm doing the edges as well, but this is so much fun. So this is my first one. And how I did it in the frame is that I laced it on acid-free cardboard. I always lace it myself. And well, this is not coming out yet, you know. It has to wait a little bit more until the sun is shining less often. Until I feel it's time. That was my first one. I stitched this on a 32 count. Natural linen, I think, or something like that. And then my second finish. I'm so proud of this one. Well, proud, I just like it so much. It was fun to work on. It's a gorgeous piece. And it was fun to frame. It took me a little bit time to find a frame that I thought was, you know, matched this one. But I did at the end, finally. And this is, ta-da, ta-da. I'm sorry for the glare because it is behind glass. Look at this. I belong with you, you belong with me. Oh, there's a lot of glare. But look at the frame. Can you see the frame? I found it on www.lijsten.nl. It's a Dutch website, and they have all kinds of frames, from classical to old-fashioned to vintage to modern, wood, you know, everything. And I saw this frame and I thought, yeah, this will fit. This is a good one. For Sweetheart Hill by Plum Street Samplers, I stitched this on a 36 count. So, yippee, 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 yippee. My second FFO. And then we're going to whips. My first whip. I worked on 3 whips last 3 weeks. Whip number 1 is a Mirabilia. Oh, I have to shout out someone about Mirabilias, talking about Mirabilias, but I will do that later. But this one is Aphrodite. I think you all know this. I think she's the most beautiful mermaid. Her whole, you know, the lines of her body, the way she, I don't know, I love that. Aphrodite. And I'm stitching her on, I always keep these, you know, the things that are around the fabric, because I forget what the fabric is. I forget. This is a 32 count Smokey Blue. I ordered it at Atelier Shoot Idee. Well, I've mentioned them before, you know, they have a lot of nice fabric and a lot of nice, well, they're one of the LNS's in Holland, we all know, I think. So it's still in my Q-snap because I'm still working on her. And this is where I'm at. Am I showing this? Oh yeah. I'm sorry for the loose threads, but I'm still working on her. So look at this mermaid. And this is a part of her tail. And here comes her belly. Maybe I can show you with the pattern. So what I did is this little bit. Is that correct? Yeah. This little bit. And I'm here right now a little bit. So I haven't done a lot, but maybe this is better. Yeah. It doesn't stitch up that fast because of the color changes. And it's my first time stitching with Krynex, so I'm doing it 1/2. I don't know if that's the right way, but that felt more doable to me than 2 Krynex threads. So maybe you can let me know if that's the way or not. It looks good. It looks good. So that's my Mirabilia. And these are the threads. All the called for DMCs. Look. Yippee yippee. Gorgeous colors, of course. Yay, Mirabilia. So that was my first whip, and she will be in my rotation for the next few weeks because I want to speed her up a little bit. Speed her up. I need to speed up a little bit. Yeah, I want to get more done on her. So that was my first whip, Mirabilia. And then my second whip. This is so much fun. This one is just, it's gorgeous. I'm in love with it. And this is, you all know this, of course, Pavane by Long Dog Samplers. I love all the flowers, and I love the saying, turn your face to the sun and the shadows fall behind you. It's really gorgeous. And I'm stitching this on a 40 count. It's the first time I'm stitching on a 40 count. And I like it. Yeah, it looks really good. And I'm stitching it with Classic Colorworks Belle Soie Bleu Clair. Look at this. Ooh, it's silk, 100% silk. And now you want to see, of course, where I'm at. And I stitched a lot on this one. I really love stitching on this. It's, I don't know, it's maybe because it's one color and it's 1/2. It's just really so much fun. And it's gorgeous. The color is so gorgeous. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? This is so pretty, isn't it? Oh, maybe my camera's doing some funky stuff with it. But look at it. And I'm starting with the verse over there. Turn your face to the sun and blah, blah. So I'm in love with this one. Well, I'm in love with all of them, but this is so cool. Also because of the variegation in the threads. You see? That's cool, isn't it? I love it. Yay, Pavane. And where I am at now, when you see the pattern, let me see if I can show you. Yeah, you can see it already here. This is this one. Am I saying, is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. So this face is this one. And I'm starting this one, and that's the bigger one over here. So I need a lot, but I need to do a lot, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's really big to me. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's 9 pages. And I'm at page, well, I'm not really doing it by page, you know, a little bit. But sometimes I just want to finish something, even if it's on several pages. So, Pavane by Long Dog Samplers, love this. And I'm stitching this on 40 count. 40 count. Vintage Mocha? Wait, I'll look it up for you, because it's important. Let me see. Light Mocha. And it's a gorgeous fabric by Soie. It's neutral, but it's warm. It's, I don't know, I love this color fabric, you know. So that was my second whip. I will put it back in because I'm afraid I will make a really big mess over here and things will, I don't know what will happen. Not much. So that was my second one. Now my third whip, which is also haul. So, what is it? It is by Modern Folk Embroidery. And I saw this when I watched Jacob, when I watched his Flosstube, and I was like, I want that. It's a fun stitch, it's a funky stitch, and it's still a classic sampler. I thought, yeah, I wanted it. And this is what it's called, a sampler from Zeeland. It's really pretty. And what I like about it is all the funky little animals. Look, this deer, it's funny. It's a jumping deer. I think it's funny. And this bird, and this is kind of a lion, I think, and these small hearts. I don't know. I just love this pattern. And what's really fun about this one, at least that's what I think is fun, you can stitch it in 3 different colorways. So you have like the more classic colorway, that's this one. Then there is I call it the funky colorway with the bright colors, and that's what I'm stitching. And then there's also a possibility for a blue-brown combination, which is also gorgeous. So, but I thought, well, I like to stitch a classic sampler in funky colors. That will be, I don't know, it triggered something inside me. I think, oh, that's different maybe. I like that. So I'm stitching this one on a 36 count. And it's stitched on a vintage Mocha, 36 count. And the colors for this one, first I will show you the colors, because then you will see how bright they are. Let me see. La, 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 la. I don't have a floss ring for these ones yet, so it takes a little bit time to show you. But here they are. Yay! Look! These are so vibrant. Look. Isn't this gorgeous? I think it is. So there you can see the classic version, and what I'm stitching is with these. Zoop, zoop. Okay, now you want to see, of course, what it looks like. So I will show you. It looks, it's a bit wrinkly. I'm sorry for that. Ta-da, da, da, da. Ta-da, da. Here it is. Oh, I had to iron it. But I finished the border, and I started this one, and I just couldn't put it away. So I worked quite a lot on it in 3 weeks. Look at the bright colors. Look, how much fun. The purple berries, you know, in the corners. And I love those big birds. It's so much fun, this one. So you can, you know, it's a nice pattern. It doesn't take too long, and you can stitch it the way you want it, you know, in 3 different colorways. Of course, you can always stitch it the way you want it, but I think it's fun that Jacob, you know, gives you more options to variate. A sampler from New Zealand. I love it. I'm stitching this 1/2, 36 count with the gold for DMCs, only then the bright version. And in the pattern it's called the back. Am I right? Yeah. Back. You have a version called front. That's this one. You have a version called back, that's what I'm doing, and a version called blues. That's the other one, the blue-brown version. They're all 3 really pretty. So I'm really happy with this one. And I like stitching a 36 count. 40 count is I like that, but I need my magnifier for it. Especially, no, but when I'm in sunlight outside or in a good lighting, then I can do it with without one. But when I'm inside, I need to stitch with a bit of a magnifier on 40 count. 36 count is a little bit, so. Keep on breathing, Cindy. 36 count is a bit more easy for me. So, these were my whips already. And I am at 20 minutes. So I have 20 minutes left, which is okay. I have my notes here, so I'm going to look if I did not forget anything. Let me see. Yes. Oh, my haul and my plans. And my surprise at the end of this video. And I have shout outs, so I can do the 20 minutes. Okay, first of all, my haul. Well, of course, it was a sampler from Zeeland. That was the first one. And then I was looking at the website of Modern Folk Embroidery. And of course, you know, you don't, you cannot do that without seeing another one. And I really like this one. Let Love Rule. I think it's really cute. And it made me think of the song of Lenny Kravitz, you know. We've got to let love rule. Sorry for my weird voice, but so I think, and it's, you know, it's, I don't know what color I'm going to stitch this and on what fabric, but I want to do something fun with it. So that's my haul, my first one, my first haul. Then I am starting to kit up Red Deer Sampler. I love this one, like a lot of you. And I know that a few of you Flosstubers are stitching this one, but I can't remember who exactly, so maybe I will tell you that next time. The Red Deer Sampler. You all know it, of course. It's gorgeous. Look at it. It's so pretty. I love the colors, but I also always also love the way the flowers are. Look, it's so, I don't even know. Yeah, I believe they're flowers, but they're kind of arty flowers. I like it. So I'm kitting up this one, and this calls for general arts. Is that correct? Yeah, the gentle arts. So I ordered a few, and I order some, you know, every month when I order something, I order a few threads for this one. And I already have a few, so let me share, because they are so pretty. The colors are great. Gentle art. If I can show this to you. I don't know on what fabric I'm going to stitch it. Maybe you can share with me, you know, if you know what it would look nice on. I'm thinking of doing it on a white. Is that weird for a sampler? I don't know if that will be pretty, but these are the colors I have so far. Really nice. I love these color tones, you know. They're bright, but also a bit smoky, or I don't know, it's really love these colors. Great. So I'm kitting up this one, the Red Deer Sampler. I'm not sure when I will start it, but okay. Maybe this will be my new year, new start. Maybe. Then what I also have is this one. Yay! My DMC Carte de Couleurs color card. I really like this one. I just wanted this because I'm still thinking on, you know, when I want to do something freestyle embroidery or do my own pattern or whatever, I can use this. It's nice. Look at this. It has all the DMC colors, look! So this is, yeah, it's fun, it's just fun. Fun to match colors and look what looks good together or what doesn't look good together, and I like that. So it was a gift to myself. And then I have, I saw this in a store called Het Langbroekertje. It's a store near Utrecht in Langebroek. I will link them down below. And they're, well, one of the few stores in our neighborhood who also sell embroidery or, I mean, cross-stitch patterns. And I saw this one, and it was, at the moment it was for sale. And I thought, wow, this can be really great. It's by DMC, and it's a flower, but there's something about it I really like. And I still have this dark fabric from Weeks Dye Works. The fabric I first started Pavane on, but it wasn't working for a sampler. Maybe for a flower it will, I don't know. But I think with these colors on the dark brownish fabric will look awesome. And I just, yeah, thought this is really pretty. And it is, there's a linen in this one, a 28 count, but I'm not sure if I will use that. It is a nice color linen, I need to say that. Wait, I will show it to you. This is the color linen. It's really, well, it's a natural linen, but it's a nice color. So maybe I will do it on this one. I don't know. I'm not sure. And it's a flower, but it's quite a big flower. It is, let me see if I can find it. 12 by 12 inch. So that means 30 centimeters by 30. So it's quite a big flower, I think. I liked it. But I'm not sure if I'm going to stitch it on this fabric or on a darker one. I think, well, that's a 40 count. Maybe that won't work. Well, I'll think about it. And then for plants, well, fall is coming. We all love fall. We all love the colors and lighting the candles inside the house and, you know, decorating with the pumpkins outside and inside. So what am I going to do with fall? Well, first of all, my birthday is coming. My birthday is on the 3rd of September, and then I will be, I don't know, 28, something like that. So my birthday, new start, will be, and Roberts, yay, finally. And as I told you before, you can also see the Stitching Whippet. She's already started it. You can find her on Instagram. And she's doing it, I believe, on a 32 count with the code for DMCs. And it looks really great. So look that up on Instagram, the Stitching Whippet. Maybe you guys know her. She has some great projects. But Anne Roberts, yeah, I love her. So I want her to be my birthday new start. And she has something folly about her, don't you think? Because of all the fall colors. Yeah, well, maybe not. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I want to start her on my birthday. And I am planning on stitching her on 36 count antique ivory. And I'm stitching her with all the called for silks. I was thinking, maybe you think this is really stupid of me, but do you know all the rupsen? I don't know what that word means in English. All the worms, where they get the silks from. Do they dye for the silks? Do they need to, you know? Because I don't know if I like that that I can stitch with gorgeous silks, but a lot of these caterpillars die before. I don't know. No. Maybe you guys know, or I will look it up. This is the fabric, antique ivory, gorgeous color. Again, a neutral, but so pretty, so pretty. I love that neutrals. And the silks, I already showed them to you before, so I will do it really short right now. I put them in the little bags. So this will be my birthday new start. That's one of my plans. Then the second one, of course, is my Prairie Schooler Autumn. I think I want to start this in the beginning of October. So let me see. And rubbers will be the beginning of September. And this one will be the beginning of October. And this is autumn over there. And that will be the third one. So that's also a plan. And then I also have this one by Plum Street Samplers. I just fell in love with this cute image. It's just so cute. Look, rest a while. Look at the colors. Look at the little fox. I mean, this is adorable, isn't it? And I'm thinking of making my first pillow of this one. I don't know how to do that, but I can learn. So maybe this will also be a fall new start, but I'm not sure because I have a lot of projects right now. So look how cute. And this is 165 stitches wide and 119 stitches high. So it's not that big, and maybe when I stitch it on a 40 count, it can be small enough for a pillow. Of course, I can also do a big pillow, but I don't really like that. So, well, I'm going to see if that will work or not. But it is so cute, rest a while. So I think it will be part of my plans for fall. Okay, then I have giveaway. Yippee yippee. Oh, that was my surprise. I have a giveaway. Yay. And this, do I have time? Yeah, I have 10 minutes. I can do this. Okay, my giveaway is by Plum Street Samplers. I bought this one last year because back then I have also been wanting to stitch my first pillow. That's why I bought this, but it's just not, well, I don't know. It's not calling for me. You know, and I can keep it in my stash and look at it and think, wow, it's so pretty, but I'm not gonna stitch this, and I think I can make someone else happy with this. So this is my giveaway. Yippee yippee. It's nice to give stuff away. And it is Plum Street Fracture Friends. It is adorable, but I don't know. So, a giveaway. If you like this one, let me know in the comments what your favorite piece is to stitch on right now. So what is your, you know, what makes your heart pop at the moment? What piece are you stitching on that makes your heart pop? Let me know in the comments, and then next video, which will be in about 3 weeks again, I will I will tell you who won the giveaway. I also send it internationally. It's okay. Everyone can join. So Plum Street Samplers, Fracture Friends. It's the stitch count is 95 stitches wide and 74 stitches high. So it's not too big. It calls for Classic Colorworks. Classic Colorworks and Weeks Dye Works, but there's also, as always, a DMC conversion. So, Fracture Friends by Plum Street Samplers. Let me know what piece you're working on makes your heart pop. So, and now for shout outs. Of course, Well, I want to do a shout out for Jacob of Modern Folk Embroidery, because, you know, he enabled me to buy 2 of his great patterns. So thank you, Jacob. And then, of course, well, we all know about Needlework Expo. And Liz Matthews and Kathy Barrick filmed a new Flosstube in which they all show their new releases for Needlework Expo. And it's so much fun to watch. You know, it's great to see all these new beautiful patterns. And Liz Matthews has one I just fell head over heels for, and it's Bittersweet Village. It's so pretty. It's just totally, I don't know. Sometimes you see a pattern and it's just, this is it. It's all there, you know. So I love that one, Bittersweet Village. But I think you all know what it is. And Twin Peak Primitives did one, Winter Birds. It's also the same feeling, you know. I saw it and it's like, oh, this is it. It's just it. But of course, there are a lot of more great designs that are out there. You can also follow them on Instagram, of course, but you all know the hashtag Needlework Expo. Then there is a new Dutch Flosstuber, Joanita. Go look her up. She is sparkling, and her background, I think she's in her craft room, is also sparkling with colors. Really fun to see. She has some really nice projects, so go and look her up, Joanita. She's a Dutch Flosstuber. And then there's also a new one I discovered, but I think a lot of you know her. Linda's 144 Hobbies. She has so many great projects, and she's really nice to listen to look at. And she did a Mirabilia parade, and it took her 3 Flosstubes to do that. And I already watched them all because, I don't know, it was so much fun to see. I think it's always fun to see all the Mirabilias, and she has kitted up almost all of them. So go look for her, Linda's 144 Hobbies, and watch her 3 Mirabilia Flosstubes. They are great. And then I want to do a shout out for Nina. Hi Nina, she's my friend on Instagram, Nina Hobbysite, and she has some really great hates she's stitching. I'm always jealous when I look at that. I want to do a hate sometimes, but I don't know, not yet, maybe in the future. And Nina has lost her stitchy bug. So if we all just send Nina some stitchy vibes, maybe she will pick up the stitching again. Nina, here you have some stitchy vibes from me. Go back to stitching. So that's Nina Hobbysite. And then, well, I think that's it. I think that I've showed you all. Yeah, and it's about 38 minutes. So I managed to stay within the 43 minutes. Yippee, yippee. So, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Next video, I will also try and do the top 10 of most prettiest fall autumn pieces. Please let me know if you have one that you think needs to be in that top 10. Because, I don't know, it's fun to show the pretty stuff. And we all love fall, we all love autumn. So let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, subscribe or leave me a thumbs up so other people can also find me more easily. And I will I will see you next video in about 3 weeks, I think. Bye bye. Have a nice stitchy few weeks and see you soon. Maybe on Instagram. Bye.